I was thinking tonight about the word elect. When it shows up in the scriptures, the Greek word that's used there, by extension, can mean God's favorites. And the Lord really impressed on me just how uncomfortable I am with that idea, that concept, that I am God's favorite. Like many of you have been with me for a long time, you've seen how God has brought me from a very dark time in my life and raised me up. He gave me a beautiful wife and two beautiful kids. He moved me to a place in the country I never thought to live, which turned out to be the best possible thing for us. We're surrounded by beauty. I'm surrounded by things that I've always loved as a child. Like when I think about the last few years and what God has done for me specifically, the word lavished comes to mind. But as I'm thinking about this word elect and my resistance to it, and I'm thinking about how the Lord has lavished on us, I realized how timid I am, not only to accept that fact, but to proclaim it. Like one of the thoughts that comes to mind every once in a while is just like, well, what if it causes somebody else grief because they haven't experienced that same thing in their life? And it was almost like the Holy Spirit very quickly snapped me out of that and went like, no, believers are commanded to rejoice with those who rejoice, not just weep with those who weep. And then, of course, my mind wanders to the other thing. Well, it's not good to be prideful and to boast in the things that you have and everything. And again, shutting down like, no. It's okay to boast in the Lord. And before I could reach in the back of my mind and pull something out, I realized I was making excuses for why I don't want to be God's favorite. Like at my core, I'm uncomfortable with the idea that the God of the universe, the maker of heaven and earth, delights in me. You know, Robin, who is just an ordinary dude. And yeah, he makes TikTok content and has a moderate following. And whether he wants to admit it or not, there are people that look up to him. But at the end of the day, when he's amongst normal people and sitting at a table, he's one that typically fades to the background. He tends to be inconsequential. Again, my words reveal my attitude towards myself. And I don't bring this up because I have it all figured out, that I had some kind of epiphany and the heavens opened up and all of the people grew long white beards, even the women. Like, this is a recurring theme for me in my life. It gets brought up by the Lord every so often. It's one of the things that's a major hindrance in my life on doing new things and branching out. Like, the switch over to YouTube has been really, really rough for me.